I'm doing the right thing. Right, Adam? Moving home.
Look, Sarah, you're doing the right thing.
I told you we don't have a choice. I'm out of money.
I want Daddy.
She openly prefers Joel, and it is fine.
So you're saying that you'll have a baby with me in 3 years?
Yeah? Who's this?
That's Jabbar.
He wanted to meet his dad.
They weren't officially booked, so it's not gonna go in their records.
It wasn't my weed.
She thinks that he may have Asperger's.
Christina, I've seen autistic kids. A Lessing's kid with a hand slapping. Something wrong with my son.
To Drew and Amber and my shining angel, Sarah. Welcome home.
Welcome home. You need a date. Jim Kaczynski. He was real cute.
Really? I'm setting it up.
No condoms.
It's okay.
Why does your dad have condoms in his desk drawer? I don't know. You think he's having an affair?
Oh, my God, stop talking.
So you're saying that you'll have a baby with me in 3 years?
Yeah? Who's this?
That's Jabbar. He wanted to meet his dad.
You must be Julia.
This is Raquel.
Hi.
You are so amazing.
Oh. All right.
Max's behaviors are consistent with an Asperger's diagnosis.
They weren't officially booked, so it's not gonna go in their records.
Mom, it wasn't my weed.
I want you to know you made me mad, and you embarrassed me, and it's gonna be a long time before you earn my trust back.
I know you think Raquel is intense. She's a great mom.
You don't have to choose between being a mom and having to work. You may not be there all the time, but the time that you do have, you can make that count.
It was mine. The pot. It was mine. Sorry for not being the girl that you thought I was.
What makes all this worth it?
What makes it worth it is the connection. It's the bond you feel.
Well, what if I don't feel a connection?
You will.
So you're saying that you'll have a baby with me in 3 years?
Yeah?
Crosby, who's this little fella?
I don't know. One of the girls up front asked me to watch him.
Are you sure he's yours? Because if he is, you have legal obligations, financial obligations.
Max, you don't have to play baseball, not after this season.
I'm not having any fun.
AKA Steve Williams. They're Facebook official.
Daddy, this is Steve.
Mr. Braverman, it's really good to meet you, sir.
What's up?
I have a kid. His name is Jabbar.
Hey, did you take the test?
The test?
The paternity test?
I want to get a paternity test.
Mark Sear, 11th grade English.
My daughter's teacher. You know what? I'm trying to impress you.
It worked.
You must be Julia.
This is Raquel.
Hi.
You are so amazing.
Oh.
All right. Mark Sear, 11th grade English.
I just gave nicotine gum to my daughter's teacher.
Will you go out with me?
Hi, I'm Gabby. Max's behavioral aide.
It's just so nice to see Max play with other kids. You make it seem so easy.
I got the results of the paternity test. I have a son. I'm a father.
You know what, Crosby, however hard you think it is having a kid, just double it.
I'm really glad that you had a valuable learning experience while leaving our 5-year-old son alone in the pool.
Can we just rewind and forget
No, you
about
know what?
this?
Actually, you just need to go, okay?
Berkeley is a living hell, Mom. I am not moving there. I am moving in with Damien. We've decided.
Why are you doing this to me? You're ruining my life!
I can't believe you drove all the way from Fresno.
You will never guess who I keep running into. Jim Kaczynski.
Oh, Jim Kaczynski. He was real cute. Oh, my God.
You're more beautiful than I remember you.
Really? Stop talking.
I got it. It's not me, it's you.
Exactly. It's not you. It's me.
Daddy, this is Steve.
It's really good to meet you, sir.
What's up?
You robbed me of 5 years of my son's life.
Why don't you come join me in the living room? Something I want to show you.
There's this investment property that I want you to see. How the hell was I supposed to know there was going to be a bubble?
Does this mean you might lose the house? But you have to tell Mom.
Daddy, this is Steve.
He's constantly touching her. I swear that this kid's got like 8 hands.
I'd like to go out to dinner with you. You want to do that?
Yes.
Well, look, I know he was having some financial trouble.
You
but,
do?
Yeah. He went completely upside down on this real estate investment.
What?
There's a lot of lying been going on for a lot of years. Not just about money. There was a woman.
Hey, Sonny.
Hey.
Well, you gonna let me in or what?
I don't think that this whole thing is working. I have to go. We broke up.
I've been thinking about this whole thing with Hattie. What I'm feeling now isn't what I was feeling with her.
Hattie, can I talk to you for 1 second about Steve?
What?
I slept with him. It was an accident.
I know he was having some financial trouble. He went completely upside down on this real estate investment.
What? Well, why didn't he at least tell Mom?
What?
This is what family is all about, isn't it?
More lies, huh?
I know that you cheated on Mom.
There's a lot of lying been going on for a lot of years.
That's Matthew. He's amazing.
You look absolutely stunning.
Hi,
Your
darling.
audition for Alvin Ailey, you didn't tell me they were in New York.
Everybody knows they're in New York.
I didn't.
My dad is so far underwater on this thing.
The plan is to bundle your dad's holdings with a bunch of higher-end properties.
Your mother is slipping away from me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know the truth?
All I know is that she apparently slept with the guy once, but it's over. It's over.
Amber told me to break up with Steve, and then she had sex with him.
Is that true?
Hey, how'd that job interview go?
Great, fantastic.
Really?
No.
You know what you should invent? Like a shoe low jack, like a beeper thing, you know?
I was thinking about a kid shoe with a clicker. Beeps, you find it.
That's great. I love it. It's brilliant.
It was my idea, and I feel like you just kind of took it.
Hey, Gordon, nobody's phoning it in.
You are an essential part of this company, okay? And we're in trouble.
Gordon's a boss, and you're just a serf, son. You know what happens to serfs? They get beheaded.
And I'd like to offer you a job.
Come on!
New York.
Yes.
I miss you guys.
I miss you.
Chosen to join the tour company.
European tour?
Yeah.
Well, what about Jabbar?
He can live with my mom.
I'm his dad. He should stay with me.
Where's Jabbar's room?
I think that he'd be better off with her.
Well, I'm his dad.
And you'll see him every day, Crosby.
Hey, everybody. I'd like to introduce you to Sarah. She's the intern that I told you about.
Anyone ever heard of nepotism?
I want her to have a brother or a sister.
Okay.
We can't wait forever on this, you know?
Oh,
I can't believe we're having this conversation.
neither can I.
My daughter, Hattie Braverman, is running for junior class president.
This is why I didn't want to tell you about the campaign.
I am trying to give you some campaign strategies that I've
and I'm
worked
saying
on.
I
I
don't
know.
care about your campaign strategy. I want to do it on my own.
Mike, this is Sarah. She's our new intern. Sarah, this is Mike.
Is that your boyfriend?
No, he's a guy from work.
I've been chosen to join the tour company.
The European
Yeah.
tour? What about Jabbar?
He should stay out here, and he can live with my mom.
I want you to meet Gordon Flint. It's my sister, Sarah.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Our sister is awesome.
I don't think you should be spending quite so much time with Gordon.
I love being a wife, but I just feel like I got swallowed up somewhere.
I hear you. Can I see you?
Wow, was that marriage counseling?
I miss you.
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
You all right?
No, it's great.
Really?
Everything's hunky-dory.
Hello.
Oh, my God. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to flirt with our SAT tutor. It's making me feel like I'm crashing a date with you and Howard.
This is kind of how I hoped it would be. And
I should give you back this ring before you lose it.
I'm really touched. I'm
I
so
didn't
excited.
suggest you for the booth job.
What do you mean? Gordon said that you did.
He usually has an ulterior motive.
You really don't get how amazing you are, do you?
Hey, Gordon, nobody's phoning it in.
You are an essential part of this company, and we're in trouble.
You spend all your time at this Kelsey's house. I mean, I wanted you to make a friend, but come on.
We're all just crazy about Amber, by the way.
You were just great tonight.
That part that Kelsey said, that thing about me being your boyfriend, I didn't completely hate the sound of that.
If we're gonna have another baby, Julia, there has to be room for him. You can't be the one making all the plans, and I can't be the yes man.
Jasmine, I've done some pretty awesome things in my life, but nothing would be as awesome as marrying you. Will you marry me?
I need to fire 7 people.
These are people, okay, that we have worked with for 15 years.
Stop thinking, just do it. You need me to come up there and hold your hand?
Gordon asked me out.
I'm really sorry, but if anybody doesn't know this guy, it's you.
All right, well, I'm gonna make my own decisions.
Alex is the volunteer coordinator here.
Oh, hi. Would you please stop talking to me like I'm an idiot?
I don't think you're an idiot. You were a little late today.
Well, you should dock my pay.
Will you marry me?
We're getting married! Jasmine.
I want you to meet my granddaughter, Hattie. Alex is the volunteer coordinator here.
I'm an alcoholic. Romantic relationships just aren't good for me right now.
There was a woman up north.
Mom.
I know that you cheated on Mom. How could you do that to her?
We did it to each other. I don't know.
That's Matthew.
He's amazing. We went back to Matthew's place.
And
Listen, Principal Taylor asked me to come in here and spice it up, and that's what I'm trying to do.
You don't like how I'm directing the play, Crosby. That's fine. You spice it up however you like.
You met Uncle Adam's boss or Mom's boyfriend or whatever?
He's actually okay.
I think they're like having sex.
We've got a problem.
Gordon wants me to fire 7 people so we don't go under.
What did you say to my art teacher?
So I went to your little Portuguese pound cake, and I told him to stay away from what's mine.
All this time in therapy! You haven't changed.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
Yep. Did you tell your mother? You're dead.
Alex is the volunteer coordinator here.
Oh, hi.
I'm an alcoholic. I've been in recovery for 5 months. And I'm telling you this because relationships, romantic relationships, just aren't good for me right now.
I think this one's shaping up to be a real stinker. Want to help out?
Principal Taylor asked me to come here and spice it up.
He what? You don't like how I'm directing the play. You spice it up however you like.
Alex.
Adam Braverman.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Braverman.
I was wondering if you'd like to come over some night for dinner.
I'd actually love that. I'm in AA.
It's best if you don't see Alex anymore. Gordon, I know that things have been rough and you've been thinking about selling the company.
It's sold.
We need to be on the same page. We have to discipline him. I need you to back me up on that. We're a team.
Thanks for spending time with him.
I love him. My grandson.
You don't like how I'm directing the play. You spice it up however you like.
Joel, I'm begging you, man. You gotta come back. If you don't, this play's gonna be the biggest disaster in California since the earthquake in 1905.
Our most talented director is back from vacation. Joel!
Alex.
Adam Braverman.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Braverman. What do they think about me? Did I pass?
They loved you.
It's best if you don't see Alex anymore.
Corey Smith.
Honey boss.
We're going to be going for an extremely youth-oriented product, and it is going to get radical.
I got it. When you regain our trust, you can have your door back.
You guys have gone crazy.
If things are gonna work out between us, you gotta make things right with your folks. I miss you.
When you tell a teenage girl that she can't have something, she's gonna want it even more. I mean, you know that.
Right.
What's going on?
Can I stay here for a while?
Well, how long a while?
We've decided that it's best if you don't see Alex anymore.
Let's go. You're it. Come on.
Alex, what are you doing here?
Is there something wrong?
Why do you have to sneak around behind our back? You're grounded.
I was wondering if I could stay here for a while. They freaked out because you're in AA.
You lied to me. I didn't know you and your wife told Hattie she couldn't see me. If I'd known, I wouldn't have seen her.
Maybe we made a mistake.
Drew, you know your dad, Seth. He's your father. You have a right to miss him, and there's no shame in that. Seth, you need to call your son.
Not pregnant.
Okay.
I've been trying for 4 months.
I can't marry someone who will not let me make any decisions. Okay, I'm starting to realize that you are very controlling.
You want this back?
I know that I screwed up in 100 different ways, 100 different times. I'm sorry. I want to be part of Drew and Amber's lives, whatever it takes.
I remember specifically how things were at home when you were just a baby.
I'm just saying that he's changed now. I talked to him, he's different.
Hi, Dad.
He's changed now.
I remember how things were at home.
It's really good for him, you know, to see his dad. It really is.
Isn't? I don't know.
I wrote this one with my ex-wife. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I can't marry someone who will not let me make any decisions. I'm starting to realize that you are very controlling.
You want this back?
Why are you in the doghouse?
Apparently, I shouldn't be making any decisions.
She's your fiance, by the way. Also, I work here and I don't want to mess that up.
Mark Sear, 11th grade English.
You know, in 2 years, Amber's gonna be graduated. I think that maybe that's the time that we should go out next.
Why are you in the doghouse?
I shouldn't be making any decisions.
You're smart, hey?
You think so? I made a mistake. I slept with someone.
Something has come up. I'm not gonna be able to work with Max anymore.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do
I know
this?
you're worried about losing your babysitter.
She's not a babysitter. She's a behavioral aid for your nephew. He's got Asperger's.
I have Asperger's?
Not pregnant.
Okay.
I've been trying for 4 months. When did it get so hard to get pregnant?
We're up all night writing.
I just started and it came out and I don't know what it is.
You might want to talk to my friend Carly Barrow.
Tell me why you're interested in going to Berkeley.
It's a great school.
Gabby has been working for us for over a year trying to gain Max's trust, and she quit because of Crosby.
What you did to me makes me sick. What you did to our family makes me sick. I don't even want to look at you.
Okay.
I've been trying for 4 months.
It's something called interuterine scarring.
What does that mean?
We're up all night writing.
Your mother has written a play, and it's fantastic. Gillian T. Blount.
Do you want to be a writer?
Yes.
I may be able to help you.
Tell me why you're interested in going to Berkeley.
It's a great school.
I spoke to the dean of admissions today, and you didn't get in.
Oh, what you did to me makes me sick. What you did to our family makes me sick.
We are a family. I will do anything to get you to forgive me. Thinking about buying a house in hopes that Jasmine will want to come live in it with me.
This place isn't a dump. I think we can fix it.
I spoke to the dean of admissions today. You didn't get in.
I did the best I could to do what you want me to do, but it's not working for me. I'm gonna start making my own decisions, whether you like them or not.
Hattie, I would be honored to be your prom date.
Are you now talking about sex?
When the time's right, We're gonna know.
I hired Spider-Man.
Listen, did you tell Eddie? Eddie is the head of the design department.
Mr. Kraft, the artistic director, he liked it. We're in the reading series.
Jasmine, why don't you share your vision for your marriage in 10 years?
I'm thinking about buying a house in hopes that Jasmine will want to come live in it with me.
She's 16 years old. She's having sex. There's nothing I can do about it.
It's when they're pushing you away. It's when they're telling you they know better. That's when you have to show up. Now I'm afraid it's too late.
I'm gonna start making my own decisions, whether you like them or not.
I'm sorry I had an affair. I screwed up. I want you to feel free to move on with your life.
I'm an alcoholic.
She's 16 years old. She's having sex. There's nothing I can do about it.
I forgot what this was like. I want another baby. I want to adopt.
Are you fired?
I'm letting you go.
Adam, I'm pregnant.
Christina, I just lost my job.
Hey, I don't know. You're not mad.
I'm not mad, honey.
Okay, we're having a baby.
But I think he likes you, so maybe it's not a bad thing at all. The latte girl at work is pregnant, and I really want to ask her if I can buy her baby.
I think I might have found a place.
Amber's moving out.
We should look into mainstreaming Max next year.
All right. We should go into business together, you and me. Believe me, when you see this place, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. I want to do this, and I don't want to do it without you.
The parents of the kid that you hit intend to press charges.
It's not my first offense.
We should go into business together, you and me.
I think I might want to do this with you.
To the luncheonette. Partners.
Partners.
I was drinking at the party. There was a misunderstanding. Zach pushed Alex. Alex punched him. The family is gonna press charges of assault and battery.
It's not my first offense.
Oh my God, are you pregnant?
I don't really know what to say about it because I'm not keeping it.
Would you ever consider letting me adopt your baby?
So, this girl, Amy, kind of like her?
Yeah, I guess so.
We should go into business together, you and me. And I don't want to do it without you.
How do you live in a completely different world than I do? You get that?
Yeah.
Dad's gonna be knocking. Oh, there's something you don't see every day.
Max's dad and I took a huge leap of faith by sending him to this school and mainstreaming him.
Right.
I'm worried about him socially, and
You're just gonna have to get a little more comfortable with having less control.
I think you have a crush on Dr. Joe, and I think Dr. Joe has a crush on you.
This guy is a son of a bitch.
He was the love of my life, but he's sick now, and I know that now.
I have relationships with bands. If I started my own studio, they would all follow me over in a second.
Do you have that in writing?
I have it in fist bumps.
I think I might want to do this with you.
To the luncheonette.
I'm worried. All I'm asking you is to not screw up. How did this whole thing start?
Max told Jabbar that they had to eat lunch together every day.
I thought that they wanted to eat together.
Not all the time.
Water just broke. Here she comes. Get your beautiful baby girl.
This is Nora. Well, I hardly know her, and I asked her for her baby.
Okay, what's going on?
We're going to the hospital.
You're really nice. If you still want to have my baby, you can have it.
Back in town, huh?
You're drunk.
What happened?
I quit the band.
Get the hell out of here!
Oh.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to get another pediatrician, huh?
Didn't we agree that we were seeing people?
You can keep dating him, but we have to get another doctor.
My son, Dad, I'm gonna go to rehab, and we can get through this as a family.
I just want you to know I'm gonna send in my college essay. Just don't want you to freak out.
Thank you so much for doing everything you do here.
I'm leaving. Good luck.
If you still want to have my baby, you can have it.
How do you exactly kiss someone?
Is it Amy?
Yeah.
These applications are looking pretty grim. We might want to start having a serious conversation about upping the receptionist's salary.
Jabbar told me he spent the whole day playing trucks with Dr. Joe.
It was a short visit. No one got hurt.
I don't want to be replaced.
We do owe it to each other to have a conversation before we bring Jabbar around anyone we're dating.
Is Seth something that I need to worry about?
No, I adore you. Seth, you need help.
I'm gonna regret not listening to my wife, because if I did, maybe we'd still be a family.
Listen, it does not make us sleazy if we hire a pretty girl. It would not kill us to have a little eye candy up front.
Who are you?
I'm Rachel.
Oh.
It's my first date.
Your new hire? Wow.
He was really the best person for the job.
Maybe you should invite your girlfriend to stuff, Drew. Come on.
We could just tell him that you are my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Great.
We should look into mainstreaming Max next year, so he could be academically challenged. I'm worried about him socially, and I just want to make sure that he's going to be okay.
Amber's moving out.
That's so sudden.
What people do, they move out.
Not all people.
Mommy and Daddy are getting married.
Isn't that exciting?
I slept with someone.
I'll never forgive you for this.
How'd you get hooked up with the baby?
Yeah.
There is a young woman. She works at the coffee cart.
Do you have a contract with her or something?
No.
But you have an agreement?
You're a really good boss, and I don't think you'd be such a...
You gonna be okay?
If you still want to have my baby, you can have it.
People pay a lot of money for a baby these days.
I can't give you money for the baby, Zoe.
I need help.
I know that you're working very hard, but you're gonna have to figure something else out.
She kissed me. I told you about it. You asked me to fire her. I tried to fire her. I couldn't go through with it. I felt like her feelings were hurt.
Hey, can we talk?
I've decided to go back to work.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not going anywhere. I really like Jasmine and Jabbar. This is for real.
I think you should go.
Bobby Little. Yeah, he's running for city council, and he actually called me to run his campaign.
I get to have an assistant, and I immediately thought of you. I know you can do this.
People pay a lot of money for a baby these days.
I told him I didn't agree with him, and he was really mad at me. I don't think he's ever gonna sign those papers. Wow, look at how pretty you
I could totally see having a baby with you.
Hey, honey, the San Francisco Weekly is probably going to run a story on Crosby and me fixing up the recording studio. We need some local press, you know?
Wow, that's great.
I'm excited about it, you know? It's a good thing.
Amber, what you said about my ad earlier, I want to say I think you were right on, and I really appreciate you having the guts to speak up, so thank you.
Wow, okay, great.
People pay a lot of money for a baby these days.
What's this?
What is it?
He signed the adoption papers.
He treats Jabbar really well, and I'm guessing that he treats you the same.
He does.
And you deserve that. Hey, Lily, we have an extra studio upstairs that we don't use. If you ever want to practice there, it's open and available to you.
They gave me a budget for an assistant, and I immediately thought of you.
Bob Little.
Hi.
I'm Amber.
You're not gonna let me down.
The greatest joy you'll ever feel in your life is the first time you hold your baby in your arms.
It's all getting so real, huh?
It's not a hookup. I actually, I like this girl.
I could totally see having a baby with you.
You said you wanted to have a baby, and then we never talked about it again.
Your tests show that you have a condition known as atrial fibrillation.
It's serious.
It can also lead to heart failure.
And I don't think we should tell our kids right now. I get my head around it. Yeah.
I'm in this relationship, and a guy who's younger. Something I was wondering about, having another baby.
Yes, biologically, it is possible.
Did you give me this job because you thought I would be good at it, or because you want to sleep with me?
You are smart and you think for yourself. That's why I gave you the job. And it's why I kissed
What
you.
is going on right now?
We're two adults
I will
here.
explain the whole thing to you.
I'm extremely disappointed right now.
But there's a question I gotta ask you.
Okay.
Are you changing your mind about the baby?
No.
Every time I go look at a house, okay, I imagine you in it. You, me, Jabbar.
I want to move in with him. The house is actually right up the street from that great park with, soccer.
So you already found a house.
We'd like to make you an offer to buy the luncheonette.
I'm not selling.
What if we upped our offer?
Oh, God, don't.
What about that?
Our son is coming.
Do you understand how this looks?
Frosty Braverman, I've always loved you. I never stopped loving you. Will you still marry me?
Yes, I
Yeah?
will marry you.
I've always loved you. I never stopped loving you. Will you still marry me?
Yes, I
Yeah?
will marry you.
I just have to tell you that I got into Cornell.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. I'm so proud. I really am.
Thank you.
His mother's been incarcerated. She's released the rights of her child to keep him out of the foster system. This is Victor.
Sarah Braverman, will you marry me?
Help wanted, huh? I'm actually looking for a job.
I need someone with photography experience.
Ow! Oh my God!
5 months. We can't keep walking on eggshells around this boy.
I feel like I'm waiting to fall in love with our son.
Today's the big day, huh? Amy comes back from camp.
She seems kind of distant or something. Oh my God, I missed you so much.
Missed you too. I just have to tell you that I got into Cornell early admission.
I'm gonna miss it.
There was a guy who worked for me for 2 years. He never said anything. I didn't know anything about his personal life. I miss that guy.
I'm not that guy. He's a very weird, grumpy guy. Who knows if it'll even work out.
I have a doctor appointment, so I'll just meet you guys there.
Christina Braverman?
There was a vending machine in the school last year, but they took it out. I'm running for student council president. I'm going to win. I'm going to get the school board to bring back the vending machine.
Christina's sick.
What do you mean sick?
I can't give you all the details. You're the first person I'm telling, so sorry some of this stuff is going to fall on you, but I'm going to keep asking you to do some of these things for me because I'm going to need your help.
Mrs. Braverman, a lumpectomy, performed sooner rather than later, offers the best chance of remission. I have an opening Friday the 26th at 8 a.m.
Sports. They're an incredible way to make friends.
Why did you and Julia make me do that?
Zeke Braverman.
Ryan York. For us, I just feel like sometimes we're invisible.
You're not invisible to me. Who's that guy?
I'm Sarah's fiance.
You're not as awful as I originally thought.
Christina's sick. You're the first person I'm telling. Sorry some of this stuff is going to fall on you. I'm going to need your help.
I didn't go to work today. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I couldn't leave him.
You're funny, you're pretty, you're nice. I like talking to you.
Let's move in together.
I'm running for student council president. I'm going to get the school board to bring back the vending machine.
Zeke Braverman.
Ryan York.
So you were in Afghanistan, right?
Yeah.
You need to tell us that your focus is 100% on your clients.
I quit. I went to the doctor for my yearly mammogram. They found something there.
Found a small tumor.
I love you all so much. There's something that I need to tell you.
Why can't I just stay here?
We're all gonna live
Here, let me
together
talk
as
about
a big, happy family.
I don't want to go.
Christina, unfortunately, one of the nodes that we removed has cancer.
Sorry,
Let go
treatment,
away.
are you saying that she's going to need chemotherapy?
Hey.
Hi.
You remember me?
My grandpa's friend.
Right. Would you go out with me sometime?
Yeah.
I met a guy this summer.
What are you, like, breaking up with me or something?
I still want to be friends.
Hey.
Can I come in? I want to tell you that I'm really sorry about your aunt.
Why didn't you work late on the night of the stupid baseball game instead of on my recital?
I don't want to screw it up. I just would like to take a little time. Take it a little slow.
You like him though, right, Dad?
I mean, the kid just got back from Afghanistan. Well, you know, when you're going through it, it's the ones that are closest to you that get hurt the most.
You should see these women after they've been in chemo. The thought of Christina having to go through that is scary.
Oh my God. Oh. I walked in on Drew and Amy having sex this morning.
I didn't even know you had a daughter.
And if her mom makes it kind of tough, she only lets her come up from LA once a month.
You're really invested in my employment situation.
Makes you feel better about yourself?
It's a funeral. Guys from my old unit.
Your friend, he killed himself, didn't he?
Yeah. I'm running for student council president.
How did Max do?
He won. Our son is the new president at Cedar Knoll Middle School. God help us
We have
all.
an announcement. Your dad is going to be overseeing the construction of a huge building in West Berkeley.
It's really happening.
Hi.
Hi, who are you?
Marlies.
Hey.
I just
Hi.
moved into the building next door. Angry neighbor lady could shut you down.
We cannot put this on Adam's plate.
I think he has to know about it.
I booked a job in LA so I can go figure out this thing with Ruby.
He says, I need you, and all of a sudden you go and do what he wants you to do?
No, it's not
Don't
like-
bother. Tell him you're free all weekend.
How'd the interview go?
The guy looks at me and goes, oh, wow, you're in Afghanistan? Tell anybody? And that was the end of that.
I found you a great worker.
What exactly did your uncle say I was going to be doing?
Building things, I think, is the general total.
I shouldn't be here.
I have to lean on you because I'm falling
All right.
over.
If I wasn't here, what was going to happen?
Nothing.
I really love you, but I can't do this anymore.
You should see these women after they've been in chemo. They look like ghosts.
Everything hurts, honey.
I don't know what to do. I hate this. You're pretty, you're nice. I like talking to you.
I really love you, but I can't do this anymore.
I'm happy I met you. Yeah.
She starts chemotherapy tomorrow. You should see these women after they've been in chemo. They look like ghosts. The thought of Christina having to go through that is scary.
Drew, you're amazing.
Oh my God. What the hell? Oh. I walked in on Drew and Amy having sex this morning.
My mom lost her job.
She can come stay with us.
Now we adopted you. We're your parents, and I'm your mom.
But you're not my mom. Your mom doesn't love you because you're a bad leave me kid. alone? It was an accident.
And he thinks you hate him.
Victor, can you open the door, please?
My mom lost her job.
We cannot have her living here. She's gonna take control of everything.
Where's the vending machine?
They took it away last June.
If elected as president, I will bring back the vending machines that used to be in our school.
It was hard for me to see you with Hank. I feel like I gave up too easily, and I should have fought for you.
Get out of my room, I hate you!
Hey, don't talk to your mom like
She's not my mom!
Is not going through with the adoption something that you're considering?
I don't know if I can do it anymore. You know, we've had all this time together, and he just doesn't like me.
That little guy needs you. You are such a good parent.
Your dad and I are going to finalize your adoption.
There have been times where we felt criticized.
Kids need discipline.
Discipline will be administered the way we see fit, not the way you see fit.
I'm Gwen Chambers.
You're gonna get really confused really fast. Call me.
I want to fix it.
I think we just need time apart.
I'm still in love with Sarah, then I'm planning on taking her back.
I know what I want. He knows what he wants. You gotta figure out what you want.
Bobby Little. Yeah, he's running for city council, and he actually called me to run his campaign. What is going on right now?
We're two adults here.
I'm extremely disappointed right now.
You need to tell us that your focus is 100% on your clients.
I quit. Thank you for these last 9 years, Leon.
I'm gonna move to Minnesota. Come with me.
You're cancer-free, Christina. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your family.
Hi, Christina.
What's going on?
I relapsed.
I heard from Berkeley. I got it.
We're having a baby.
No. You're pregnant right now?
Happy anniversary. To be with my family.
So there was no problem with den graft.
Didn't get the job.
You're not hanging out with Max hoping you can get back together with my sister.
Amber, will you marry me?
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna run for mayor of Berkeley.
Is this the best time to do this? You should start
No, I'm
smaller.
not gonna
You
wait.
can't-
This is a good time. I'm not gonna wait.
I just need you to tell me that this is temporary. The crying and the sleep deprivation.
Just give it some time.
I'm waiting for this wave of love to wash over me, and it's just not happening.
This is the start of our Act 3.
So you're saying you want to sell our house?
I think we should talk about it.
I'm gonna run for mayor of Berkeley.
Nobody's ever even heard of Christina. She's never run for office. It's not like she's running for the presidency. I don't know how realistic it is.
Got my back, right?
Yeah.
Knock on a girl's door. Like that girl from the bathroom that you're so hot for.
What, Natalie?
Yeah, Natalie.
Victor's reading skills aren't anywhere near where they should be.
And I think we need to hold him back.
And I disagree.
Hey, Amber, getting married. How about that?
Just don't want to see her make a big mistake.
Maybe Ryan isn't Seth, okay?
What are you doing?
I am working on Christina's campaign budget.
Doesn't she have the woman who does
Yeah,
that?
Heather, but if I let her do this, we're gonna wind up bankrupt.
Take some photos? These are pretty good, Max. You ought to do people.
I say I want to talk about possibly selling the house and you pull a year-long project into the driveway.
Pete might not be exactly who you're picturing. So.
Hi, you must be Julia.
Hey.
Open your eyes. I don't want you to make the mistakes I made.
Your mom called like 2 or 3 times.
She's annoying.
And you don't know rock and roll, Mr. Student.
I gotta tell the band that I'm dropping them.
We're gonna get those songs back.
You want Ashes of Rome to come back here.
Thank you. You want to sell the house?
All I asked him to do was to have a look at a condo. He's just completely shut me up.
You have to talk to Mom. She has a voice in this, you know?
Who the hell is that?
Parent from the Sustainability Committee.
Ed Brooks.
When you have zero name recognition, you gotta get up to the podium and sell yourself.
I want to be that person that people can connect with.
You think that my situation is gonna be like yours and Dad. I'm not you. And Ryan's not Dad.
My art class is going to Italy for a month. I've decided that I want to go by myself.
You don't think that I should get married.
I don't think you should get married, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to support you in this. Why are you doing this?
I trust you, and I believe in you. Can we please do this together?
Like, I know I was a really good salesman. I'm just not so sure I'm a good father.
Yeah.
You've been doing such a good job with these two. And I couldn't be able to do what I'm doing without you. Thank you.
I like you. Like, more than just friends.
Okay, open them. What?
We can't
Are you
afford
kidding me?
this.
Yes, of course we could. I spent my combat pay on it.
We can be friends.
Some of my best friends are 40-year-old guys who date 20-year-olds.
Really?
No, Carl, not really.
Anything I need to know about, you gotta tell me this.
There is nothing you need to know about.
I feel sorry for you, okay?
You feel sorry for
Yeah,
me?
you
Why?
a kid of yours. He's a retard.
What is going on right now?
We're two adults here, and now we're having
She's
a drink.
19, you're 28. I'm extremely disappointed right now. We need to discuss getting him back into 4th grade.
We're not doing that. You don't like it? Talk to Ed.
My art class is going to Italy for a month. I'm gonna go. By myself.
I feel great. And the pills are under control. Everything's under control.
Is it true that you violently assaulted a man in the supermarket?
Bob Little has found a way to go negative. We're down to the wire. He can turn this 2-point lead to a 5-point lead.
Dropped 4 points.
We're recommending that he move back to the 4th grade for the rest of the year.
I'm sorry, Julia.
No one asked you to go quit your job, just like you went and talked to Miss McKindo.
This isn't fair. Then I'll be in the same grade as Sydney? And what about all my friends?
You can do this. You're a brave boy.
Got a text from Ed Brooks. You guys have been texting each other a lot lately. What are you doing here?
I've called you 5 times, and I've texted you. This is not about you.
Julia, we will talk about this when I get home.
Are you taking those pills again?
It's an old prescription from before. I don't even need
I felt like you were hiding it from you.
I'm not hiding anything from you.
You okay?
She's fine. Take your hands off her, dude.
I just got off the phone with Bob Little, and I conceded the election.
Got a text from Ed Brooks. You guys have been texting each other a lot lately.
I need you to stop calling me. It's not fair to Joel.
I like him. I like Max. I'm not saying he doesn't have his moments, but I'm showing him the ropes, and it's good for him. And it's good for me. Are you having a great time?
It's just been amazing.
I miss you.
Gotta go.
We can't sleep together again, okay?
Okay.
Maybe we should be just friends.
I hated Afghanistan, but at least there, everything makes sense. I just feel out of sync here still.
Well, you're gonna have to decide which world you belong in.
I went back and I re-enlisted.
I have a buddy in advertising who hires photographers. You would enjoy meeting him.
Hi.
My friend Sarah.
Sarah.
Yeah, Carl told me that your work is amazing. I thought that I felt something from you. That's what I thought.
I'm married.
Are you having an affair with Ed?
No. I don't want to go back. Do you want me to stay?
Yeah.
If my wife was still alive, and she asked me to take a trip to Italy, I'd buy 2 first-class tickets and beat her ass to the airport.
I was reading this book for Max, and then all of a sudden, I'm not reading about the kid anymore. I'm reading about me.
I was thinking that we should try and see a marriage counselor.
I don't want to see a marriage counselor because the marriage is not the problem. The problem is you.
I know that if you let this kid go and you don't say goodbye, you're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. Hey,
Hey.
what are you doing there?
We could, do the job together.
Just like we used to.
Except that I'm the boss.
You really missed me, hmm?
You're telling me.
I begged you to tell me if anything happened, and you said
I said
nothing.
I'm moving out, Julia.
Joel, please.
The kids at school are starting to notice that Max has his differences. And he's all alone.
How'd you get that interview?
Carl, who you met the other night.
Hey.
And so I wondered if we could do the job together.
Just like we used to.
Except that I'm the boss.
Your girlfriend hasn't told her parents that she didn't go back to Tufts? It's been 2 weeks. How long is she gonna stay?
And if selling this house is important to you, then I'm willing to do that. Because being in this house without you is just not gonna work.
I'm moving out, Julia.
No, you can't do this. We're a family. You can't go.
The house is on the market? When were you gonna tell me this?
We don't have to run anything by you or anyone else.
Where do you put a kid who doesn't belong anywhere?
As far as I'm concerned, the only way to get a school for him is if we start one ourselves.
You wanted this free-spirited thing, and I just need rules.
Maybe we should be just friends.
I don't understand why you would leave me. I want to go home. It's not fair.
It's so quiet in here. It feels empty. It sounds empty.
So it's kind of turning into something?
With Carl? No.
Maybe falling for you.
Is this a trial separation with the hopes of reconciliation?
I don't know. Not right now.
Okay.
I don't get you, Drew. Your ex-girlfriend comes and basically lives with
Because
you.
I said I wanted a relationship. You said you wanted to be friends, which is what I'm trying to do.
I gotta go. I have class.
If we could, do the job together.
Just like we used to.
Except that I'm the boss.
This is between me and your father.
You're the one that's trying to sell this house out from under the entire family. Very selfish. We have an attachment to this place.
Oh, hey, Drew. You looking for Natalie? She's in here.
I can stay here.
And you're still gonna go to school and stuff?
Yeah.
The kids at school are starting to notice that Max has his differences. And he's all alone and helpless.
I'm
our real estate agent, Karen. We are gonna get your parents' house ready to sell.
We're shuttling our kids back and forth with these little roller suitcases.
The therapist told us we have to set up a routine and be consistent with the schedule.
I have this job for surf sport, and so I wondered if we could do the job together.
Just like we used to.
Except that I'm the boss.
Are you able to tell Sarah how you feel about her?
There's a million Bravermans out there. You can cry with them, but you come to me. I can't be here for you anymore, Sarah.
Hello?
We've got a little situation here. Trevor peed in my canteen.
Let it kill him.
When Daddy and I decided to take a break, we also decided to take a break from each other's families.
If you're just taking a break, when's it gonna be over?
Jack upped his bid.
Oh my God.
You got 3 days.
I have to get my life together. I'm gonna make it work with Hank. Goodbye, Mark.
We need an educator that's gonna come in and drive that train with us.
I like it. Tell me more about the school.
Came back higher than asking?
I think we should accept the offer.
Congratulations. You got mold.
When you find your thing, it's like a life raft. I'm working on trying to see how people feel.
We got the rights. The Ashes of Rome songs. Why should we take a chance on you guys? We're taking a chance on you.
Are we trying to get back together?
No, we're not working on our relationship. We're not trying to get back together.
I was really shocked to see you guys hooking up. I'll leave my own door.
You have to rip it up to get to the mold. I'd estimate around 12 grand.
$12,000 to get my family back in the house.
Oh, hey, Drew. You looking for Natalie?
Despite everything I've done, you're still here. I don't want to push you away. I like being around you too much.
I had some pretty rough times in middle school myself.
Not this rough.
We were talking about possibly starting our own school.
We want you to run our school.
Are we trying to get back together?
No, we're not working on our relationship right now.
You just stood up too fast.
I'm gonna take you back to the hospital and sort this out. You basically had a heart attack.
I had an event, and the event is over.
I didn't realize I was so upset.
Your mom spent every ounce of her energy making this dream happen for you and other kids like you.
I'm pregnant.
Oh. I don't know what to do. She got into a bad group in Minnesota, and I'm worried about her.
I really like you. I really want to make a go of this.
Your mom told me that you're gonna go back to Wyoming with her.
I don't have any other options.
I'm pregnant.
He doesn't know.
Not yet. I just sort of started telling people.
Your diagnostics show multiple blockages. I'm afraid it's time to talk about surgery.
When it comes to matters of bullying.
So Sydney's picking on Melody?
Joel,
I'm seeing someone.
Oliver Rome freaked out and left the sound check.
Get in the car and get to the show, Oliver!
When Ruby is with you, she is with you. I don't even want Sarah around. Do we understand each other?
Surgery went well. There were no complications. We'll just have to see how it responds.
I got a little motorcycle
What happened?
spill.
You're not riding the motorcycle.
Surgery went well.
But you have to try to get better, because a lot of people are counting on you.
I'm pregnant.
You barely had time to be in love. You have no idea how hard something like this is to do by yourself.
I really like you.
I think I like him. Joel,
I'm seeing someone.
Uh,
This is Dylan. She's our newest student. This is Max.
What's up? Yo, Asperger's.
what do you do when you like a girl?
Okay.
Sarah's a big part of my life. She's gonna be a part of Ruby's.
Okay.
Okay.
Oliver Rome, he's gone. We have no money now coming into the luncheonette. And then when I get home, Jasmine is like, where have you been? You know, are you riding a motorcycle? Who cares?
Dylan currently likes me at a 2.5. I'm not sure that your advice is enough to bring that up to a 5.
My life is like completely over as I know it.
You kind of did it out of order, but that does not mean that your life's over.
Sarah's a big part of my life. She's gonna be a part of Ruby's.
Okay.
I hate Mom. It's just the worst. It's so much better here with you guys.
Amber, it's not that I don't want you to do this. You have no idea how hard something like this is to do by yourself.
I really like you. I really want to make a go of this.
Okay, we need to tell them we're not getting back together.
You ready to say that to them?
I think I'm losing my business. I think the luncheonette's going under.
I just don't want you
hiding from me.
I hate Mom. She's the worst. It's so much better here with you guys.
I got Asperger's.
I don't know what to say.
So in looking back, I think that a lot of the stuff was me. It wasn't you.
I asked you for a raise because I think I deserve it. And now I'm like a total piggy and nobody's gonna wanna hire me.
And I gotta try to help my sister.
Max has feelings for you.
Do you think she likes me a 3 yet? We're at Big Top Burger. I can't have you eating this stuff.
Excuse me, your grandmother's got me eating nothing but grass and twigs.
Yes, because you just had heart surgery.
Please.
She sees me bonding with Ruby. That's threatening to her. She thinks I'm taking her place. It's a bigger issue.
A year ago, you asked me to fight for you. I am fighting for you, and I'm fighting for our marriage. I want you back.
He keeps asking me why I like Aaron, and I'm sorry. I'm never gonna like Max like in that way.
I think I'm losing my business.
The luncheonette is like a weight around my neck, and I want it gone.
We need to sign the papers, Joel.
This is what you want.
If he's sneaking around doing stuff that's not good for his health, I have to know about it.
Can he fly?
I trusted you. You let me down.
What were you gonna do in France?
I was going to surprise you on our anniversary, and I was going to take you there.
Well, we could still go. We need an ambulance. I think my husband's having a heart attack.
We should get married.
Oh.
I love you.
I am fighting for you, and I'm fighting for our marriage.
We need to sign the papers, Joel.
This is what you want.
Just got off the phone with the insurance company. The numbers really worked out in our favor. How would you feel if I walked away from the luncheonette?
I've thought it over, and I don't want to cash out.
Your heart, Zeke, is just not as strong.
We'll make the decision, you and me. I'm not sure about this operation thing, Lily.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk to the kids.
We'll make the decision, you and me.
There's hope. We just have to do a lot of work.
Whatever it is, we will work it out.
Okay?
I will never leave you again.
What are you telling me? We get married?
The luncheonette, I'm just going over these numbers again.
I thought we were done with that.
Jasmine came to talk to me about it. I've changed my mind. Let's make the luncheonette sale once again.